forgot I already got it out. I am done counting calories. I am overeating. That whole chip bag right there, those are gonna be gone. All of this, gone. That, gone. The whole salsa jug, well, it's like a quarter, gone. Ooh, that just shot everywhere. I have had the worst pumps the past like 3 days of lifting, right? I'm just gonna start binge eating carbs until I'm there. Until I've got a pump that's so good that, like, you ever had the bicep pump where you're trying to like touch your shoulder and you can't because it gets like jammed like way up here? That's the type of pump I want today. That's why I'm carb maxing and avocado maxing and protein maxing and gooning maxing. Don't do that before your workouts. That's actually so poison to your entire body. But yeah, I mean, here we are. Oh, another carb maxing. My brother just left these chips on the counter. I think he's not aware of my talent of downing chips because these are about to be gone. I don't even know whose they are, if he even bought them or found them or stole them. Don't know. They're gonna be gone though. First chip though, we gotta get like one chip on camera and then I'm gonna go, you know, eat off camera because I eat like a wild animal. I don't want to scare anyone. So here's this one. Ooh. I mean, it's phenomenal. Even though this meal right here is mid, the chip alone brings a crunch into the whole atmosphere, into this whole solar system of food, and makes it phenomenal. I mean, all I needed was a chip. All right, so I spilled a ton of salsa on my shirt, like loads. Sounds interesting. But anyways, I'm also extremely bloated. It also doesn't help that I sat down for 2 episodes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and it is now like 12:40 a.m. I've got stuff I gotta do tomorrow, all right? That's not great, that's not a good look. I'm really bloated though. All right, first set of front wrist curls, forearms.
The difference between where you are and where you want to be is all about mindset. The 1% mindset. It's the way you see the world. It's the way you face challenges. It's the way you think when times are tough. That's what makes the 1% different from the rest. The 1% don't waste their time. They don't let distractions pull them away from their goals. They don't spend hours scrolling through social media. They don't get lost in pointless gossip. They know what they want, and they are willing to put in the work every single day.
Quick little 11 repper.
You know, most people think that success is about talent or luck. They think that the 1% were born with something special, something that others just don't have. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's not about being the most talented. It's about consistency.
You're looking for that one guy who's strong, who's that pillar for the in hard times. Make sure they look around and find you. These are the times right now to step up.
I'm not gonna lie, I think my right arm is weaker than my left arm when it comes to forearms somehow, because everything I do is with my right hand. And I mean everything. Look at that. Salsa all over the shirt. Gyno ripping through the black tank top as well. This workout is cooked.
Let them underestimate you. Work in silence. Stay focused on your path. And one day, my friend, it will all be worth it. There will be a day.
I mean, I only upped to 5 pounds and I'm failing after like 3 reps. Hold on. Let me lock.
That you look back on a day like today and you just smile because it was all worth it, because you believed in yourself when no one else did.
Average is the enemy. Success is your responsibility, and change can take place on instinct if you are willing to flip the switch.
You need to fucking work harder. You need to fucking discipline your mind better.
You're only here for a short time. If you're not going to show people what's possible, who the fuck else is?
You can't sit back and say, I start now. I gotta start now.
Wake up and grind. Wake up and grind. Wake up and grind every day.
Comfort zone is dangerous.
All right, good news is I got only 6 reps on both sides instead of like 7 or 8 on the right arm because it's the dominant one. And then like 5 or 6 on A 1 a.m. forearm day is not recommended. Yeah, this is looking bad, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get into our 3rd set of the front wrist curls. I'm gonna drop it back down to the 20 because the 25, I mean, I got 6 reps. I want a little more than that. All right, listen. Aside from the lack of energy that I have right now, this isn't a bad workout. I think I might be a little tired. It looks like I was just like roaring for oxygen there. I'm keeping the 25 because, I don't know, I forgot to grab the 20 and now I've already sat down and I don't have the energy to go get a different weight. I'm lazy, dude. But no, this is, other than lack of energy, the food honestly is hitting, dude. I'm super bloated, but my forearms are feeling pumped already after like 2 sets. Let's get into this. I think I just need a longer break. It's slipping. 7 on the right arm. That's astounding. We've got another rep in the tank. I know we do. All right, let's get to our second forearm exercise. We're done standing. We're done being on our knees. All right, standing forearm curls, classic. All right, I think that was like 14 reps. That was the 40-pound dumbbells. I kind of jumped into that set without saying much, just like immediately, because I'm not gonna lie, I was just holding them up here and already getting fatigued. So I was like, I need to just go. Not flexing though. Let's go grab the 45s, the 4-5. I'm descending. My health is declining. But yeah, let's, let's get into a little, my mind is blinking. Let's get the 45s and let's start cranking before I literally forget where I am. I feel like a dementia patient. So far, vascularity's drained. I think I'm too carved up. Let's fix that. Almost lost a toe throwing those weights down. Also, there's probably gonna be someone, if anyone's wondering why I'm throwing the weights, there's gonna be that one person that's like, you shouldn't throw the weights, you should control them. I just don't care, to be honest. I already got my reps I needed. The weights are useless to me now. I toss them to the side like they're the wooden tools in Minecraft when you go to stone tools. For this last set, I'm gonna be uncomfortably close to the camera. Look at me, it looks like I already put on like 10 pounds of muscle. Just because of how close I am to the camera. It's like how the Breathe Divinity athletes pose. They just get as close as they can. Actually, I think the camera's over them because most of the athletes are like 5'1". Let's get a little forearm posing down before I lose my pump and then my forearms go back to, it looks like I haven't even trained forearms in my life. Cue the music. Namaste. All right, we're back home. I don't even know what that means, by the way, if it's offensive, my bad. But what isn't offensive is how good that forearm pump was. That was worth binge eating for, I'm not gonna lie. But on another note, the food that I had binge eaten, is that the word? Sounds like the word. The food that I had binge eaten, I mean, it's just completely made me exhausted. I'm now like beyond tired. And it might be, you know, 1:15 a.m. But at the same time, usually I'm pretty awake for this hour. Right now though, I'm struggling to find the motivation to even edit this video. So, you know, that's not a great look. And I'm gonna go ahead and take off and go to bed. I'll still edit the video, okay? But other than that, I mean, I'm exhausted. I don't even know what to say. Good night, everyone. Good night. That's it. I'm not gonna drag it out anymore.
Subscribe to MickWiddd. If you haven't subscribed, then what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button right here. It takes one click. It's so easy.